Yo, you guys, listen to me.
I know it's late. I know, okay? I know it's late. But I just had to come on here and talk to y'all real quick, man. I just did my first speaking gig of 2025 with the notorious Rod Blagojevich, and it was dope. And let me just say, the former governor is a hell of a dude, man. I'm talking about one of the most down-to-earth, chill people you will ever meet in your life. The dude is just cool. He's literally just cool. We vibe, you know? It was really cool to kick it with him. But not just him, the other speaker. Amazing. You all probably know her from Chicago, Flip Chicago Red, Miss Jessica Jackson. Amazing, phenomenal speaker. I'm talking about, man, they made me go after her. I was so upset. Well, how do you follow and act like that? She just literally, I was just ready to go home. I was like, you know what, this was enough. She said everything. You just need to go. But I didn't. I stayed there and I spoke, and it was phenomenal. Like, got a standing ovation. It was dope. I'm talking about, man, it felt like 2020, you know, when I was traveling everywhere and getting to speak on stages and having the crowd just respond the way that they used to. It was that all over again. But that wasn't the coolest part. The coolest part was at the end. I had a line of people, right? A line of people that just wanted to shake my hand and take pictures with me. And it reminded me again of 2020. It was nice to get up there and have the opportunity to speak. And I chose to speak about something differently, right? Because I could have went up there, and this is what I fasted today, right? Because I'm like, I was very nervous about the speaking engagement. I'm speaking on stage with the infamous one, this brother that's like basically a celebrity, you know, and I'm sharing a stage with him. And then I had the pleasant surprise of Miss Jackson being there, which was okay. It made me even more nervous because she's a phenomenal speaker. But I fasted and I'm like, how am I going to approach this? They wanted me to go up there and tell my story was a thing. They wanted to hear my J6 story. But I couldn't find it in myself to actually just tell my story. I had to tell the stories of my brothers. And that's what I did. I took the stage to give the American people the truth about the brothers that I was locked up with, because I don't know if you guys remember me telling you about this news network that I follow, that I love, right? Next News Network, Gary Franchi. I was on there. If you go on YouTube right now or Rumble or wherever and Next News, that's where you can find the event. And he gave me the opportunity to speak, you know, on his news network. He did the whole thing live, but at the end, he let me speak. And with that large of an audience, he's got like 2.5 million subscribers on his YouTube. And with that kind of audience, it's like, so you're gonna go up there and you're gonna talk about yourself, or are you gonna go up there and you're gonna do what you know you're supposed to do? So I did. I went up there and I spoke to the American people about the things that I felt was important of what's keeping us divided in this country, and how the media pitted everybody against us, and how they still do it. They pit everybody against each other, but they pitted them against January 6th and said, oh, they're insurrectionists. But more importantly, they pit people against each other in this country with the divide of race, of black and white, wanting us to hate each other. So I got out there and I spoke to that. And I called my brothers out by name, the ones that they smeared by name on the media. You know, I called out Shane Jenkins. I called out Ryan Nichols. I called out Kelly Meggs, Jessica Watkins, Kenny Harrelson, the brothers that they did ungodly things to on the media. And it felt good. It felt real good to not talk about me. It was dope. It was real dope. And then the response from the people was what got me. Oh my God, to hear the way that the crowd was, it was so nice. And then at the end, when they came to shake my hand and talk to me, and they told me, thank you for being a voice to that and speaking to that and telling the truth. You know, it just felt surreal. It felt natural. My nerves went completely out the window after like the first, I'll say 25, 30 seconds, half a minute. I was into it. All right, you're here. Talk. And now I've got a whole bunch of speaking engagements lined up, guys. How cool is that? So it looks like we're getting back on track. I got like 50 business cards from people that literally stood in line to talk to me and take pictures with me, just like it was back in the day. And it was so surreal. It was like, dang, you're doing it again. But this time, it's different. Because I'm not who I used to be. And I'm slowly turning into who I'm becoming. I got invited to speak at churches, and this was the funniest part about it all. It was the question that I've been waiting for, right? From the people. How much do you want to charge to come out and speak at this event? And again, I told you I was fasting this whole time. I said, we're all in this together, right? I said, yeah. I said, well, then I'm not going to charge you anything. Just, help me with gas or whatever to get out there, whatever you want to give. I'll leave that to you, but I don't feel comfortable charging, nobody to come and speak about what needs to be spoken to the people in our country. And that was my response to everybody that wants me to come out and speak to them, speak to their crowd. And I felt stupid when I left, though. I'm not gonna lie. I sat in the car. I'm like, they was trying to pay you to come and speak, and you over here talking about whatever you feel like you want to give me. What if this is just a high five? Well, that's just gonna have to do. My mind kicked back in. I'm arguing with myself, and it's like, brother, you got to go to unite, right? You want to kill the narrative? You want to unite Americans? You want to stop the divide? Why you want to do it? You didn't have the purpose to do it to get paid. You've got the purpose to do it because that's what needs to be done. So then you're going to do it. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I literally argued with myself. But that's what it is, man. And I'm excited. There'll come a day later on in life, once I keep doing these speaking engagements like how I used to, that, yeah, you'll get paid for it. But right now, all these churches that want me to come out and these conservative groups that they want me to come out and speak in those. And it's like, bro, right now it's about the movement. Right now it's about the movement. It's about getting people together. What is the move? Unity. We need unity. Who better than to unite people than your boy? And then I was thinking, so, I could code switch, I went up there and just how I'm talking to y'all, this is exactly how I was talking on the stage. I didn't switch it up how I would when I get on the stage, like how I did before. I'll get up on the stage and be like, hey, y'all, just change, code switching. Hey, guys, how are you today? My name's Cash Kelly coming out. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about the things that are plaguing our country. No, I didn't do that. I went up there and was just Cash. I didn't switch it up. I stayed all the way authentically me, and it was good. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that. Straight up. Oh, that's Danny. Oh, Danny. I need to bring you on here. So Danny, as you guys can see, Danny C. That's what I was telling y'all about before. Remember, you seen the video that I shared when I clipped her, her stuff that she was doing when she was snapping on the people in Chicago at the city hall meeting or whatever it was. Mayor Brandon Johnson, that scrub, boy. I'll tell you, she ripped him up. Her and Miss Jackson. So, Danny, anytime you want to come on here with me, you're more than welcome, which I'm pretty sure we're going to be collabing now because she's a fireball. I want to have like a podcast to just flip Chicago Red cast members. That's it. And we just go in and talk about the issues. But yeah, it was amazing, y'all. It was good. It was so good. And it just felt like 2020 because, I lost everything. I literally lost everything. I lost it all. They took everything. Like literally my page where I made money, like my YouTube. My YouTube used to bring in $10,000 a month, y'all. That's the God's honest truth. 10,000. My last check was like 10.5 thousand from YouTube back in 2021. My last check before I went to prison. And these dudes shut me down. They took my Facebook, they took my Instagram, they took all the things that I used. And most people be like, bro, you're coming back for everything that they took from you. And I'm like, nah. I thought about it. I'm like, nah, I'm not. I ain't coming back for everything they took from me. I'm just here for everything God got ready for me. That's it. I'm not coming back for anything they took. Whatever. Because at the end of the day, the Lord gives and the Lord takes away. But I'm here, right now, God, for everything that you got in store for me. And that's how I like to look at it. And it's the transformation of my thinking. It's just, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Before I would have went up there and tried to like code switch straight up. And I was like, nah, bro, if you gonna do this thing, the people gonna have to accept you for you. If they appreciate your message, then they will. And if they don't, then it ain't for you. And it's that. That's it. So I'm excited for the future of this, y'all. You know, I've been filming, editing, but to be back on them stages, man. I got to see how my content came out, or how my clips came out, because, you know, I'm about to share something tomorrow morning with Chicago Red. I filmed before I left. I had to go and get them sitting at the table because they are just a great bunch. I ain't gonna lie. It felt good. It did. It felt good seeing Miss Jackson get up on that stage, man, and just give it like it is. And she actually, I want to say thank you to her, because it was inspiring, and it made it more of a confirmation for me to get up there and talk the way that I did, because she did. She stood natural. And I talked to her before I went up on the stage, right? Me and her was having a conversation. I'm like, yo, I said, man, I feel like, because everybody there was like suited up. And you know me, I'm not rocking the suit. I'm just not. That's not me. Not yet, anyway. Not now. I don't want that, right? I want to be me. I dress like a dad. A cool dad, you know? I'm a cool dad, but I dress like a dad, you know? And when I spoke to her, I'm like, man, I feel like everybody here is like, you know, they're way up here on the social level. And I'm just sitting here like, hey, you're dressed nice. Everybody dressed nice. And I just came, you know. And she was like, don't worry, you're being you. You're being you. You stay being you. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. And then she led by example. She went up there on that mic, man, and I swear to y'all, she was the best speaker ever. Like, she had me fired up. You see me in the video, I'm back there clapping it up. I'm like, yeah. She had me so hyped up. I love her. I love her. She's dope. Miss Jackson, I can't wait to talk to you. I can't wait to work with you. You know, when you think about all this stuff, y'all, that y'all didn't hear, right? I got to go to the VIP. That I didn't stay in the little main lobby where I first went to when I went live earlier. I got to go to the VIP and sit back there with all the, I guess the inner circle. And it was amazing. Shout out Mark, you know, Janelle, appreciate you all. But to go back there and listen to Rod speak, yo, and he said something on stage when he was speaking, right? And it was very telling. He said, had I had been governor, had he had stayed governor, he would have never went to prison. Bro is literally telling how the system is corrupt. Literally, like, I don't know if he did it on purpose or what, but it was on purpose. That brother was airing everything. He's like, they're corrupt. He's a Trumpocrat. That's what Rod said. He said, I'm a Trumpocrat. You know what I'm saying? And my man literally started just going in, like telling you about the corruption and just calling people out. And he's like, yo, I ain't trying to throw nobody out there, but you know, this is what it is. And I'm like, yo, this is real. This man was at the highest level of office that you could get in your state. He was basically the president of his state. He was the president of Illinois, if you want to be technical. That's what the governor is. So this man knows what he's talking about. And when he talked about the corruption, and he said, this is his exact words, and he ain't got a reason to lie. You just think about it. The man got clemency by Trump. He's out living his life, private life. He comes out just to talk to the American people. But this man said, yo, the deep state is real. And I'm like, yo, I already know this, but to hear a former governor that went to prison behind these people being corrupt against him, he said they sent people to him trying to make a deal before they ever locked him up. It's like, look, this was you. We're gonna do this for you, and you could go with it, or you could go to prison. And he's like, man, yo, I'm going to prison. Like, yo. And he said, bro, it was funny because he said when he got up on stage, he goes, just so you guys know, I didn't do it. I lost it. And I know it's late right now, y'all. Way too late for me to be on live. This is not my normal thing, but I'm excited. I met some really cool people, and it felt, again, I can't stress how much it felt like 2020 when they used to fly me around like $2,500 to come and speak for 30 minutes on the stage and pay for my hotel and my flight, even though it wasn't that. Like, they didn't pay. This wasn't a paid event for me this time. And but the vibe felt the same. I felt like me again. You know, it felt like cash. Cause don't lie, man, it's hard to go from you being the man to not being the man. And then it's like a Rocky movie. You know what I'm saying? Rocky was at the top. My man's was out there. He's bumping. And then, nope, you're not the man no more. This dude over here, he's the man. It's like, gotta watch it. Just gotta watch it happen. You just gotta fight your way back to the top again. But I'm doing it. But that's all I got, y'all. I'm excited. I'm gonna get off here. I gotta get up and go to the gym in the morning. And I got some editing to do. Got some phone calls to make. I got a planner. It's got to be filled out now for all these things that I have lined up that I'm supposed to be doing. But I appreciate all of y'all, man. I know it's late and all of you guys are probably going to see this video tomorrow. I get it. But when you do see it, just know that I appreciate y'all for helping me to climb back up, helping me to get back to where I was. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, man. And we making it. You know, we making it. And I'm making it because of y'all. So thank God for y'all. All of y'all. And all the new people that I met tonight. I love y'all too, man. I can't wait to kick it. I can't wait to do some content. I can't wait to just, you know, make this thing fun. That's it. Catch y'all later. Unite. Don't fight. Be a street light. Because only you can be the change you wish to see in the world. And when you get too stressed out, you got to remember the prayer, America. Because without God, everything falls apart. And that is a fact. Peace out. I'll see y'all tomorrow. In the morning. It's already tomorrow, technically. So, yeah, I'll see you in the morning.